Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we landed on Dinosaur Planet and were sent off to rescue Prince Tricky from the Ice Mountain thanks to the Queen of the Earthwalker tribe, while also picking up Crystal's staff she lost in the first episode. This time, we're gonna do just that. We've made it to the Ice Mountain. And we see... something. Seems these Sharpclaw got a bit more tech than we thought they did originally. I mean, that airship that from the first episode was kind of proof of that, but this is more accurate. And that's the Prince Tricky. Kind of an odd form of torture when they're just hitting them with the stick. And he's running. He is running. And the gate's closed. Well. This kid's got to figure out what to do. Something I should mention right now before we continue. If you press pause, you do bring up the menu, and you also bring up free friends to ask for help. Slippy, Peppy, and General Pepper. He will give you the setup of your mission and kind of where to go with the story. Peppy will give you access to the world map, and Slippy is your where the hell do I go kind of person. Let's see if Slippy's got any interesting advice.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you need some help.
Looks like Prince Tricky's in big trouble, but there doesn't seem to be a way to get to that prison. Through my sensors are showing that there's some Sharpclaw near that cannon. Maybe you and your staff can discuss releasing Tricky with them. Some of the dialogue actually is pretty good. Written dialogue, I should say, but you don't really need to use any of them. Even Peppy, I would say, is probably not super useful despite being the world map of this game. You just kind of don't need it because the areas are pretty interconnected for the most part. But yeah, they're over there, and we kind of don't have a way in, so, hit it! Nope, can't do that. Really, what you're supposed to do is head this way. And, watch out for that, I guess. I also noticed, though, there's a crack in the wall, and, as we know, get a crack in the wall, that means there's something important. Unfortunately, we don't have a bomb spore on us, but that will be important to us. I locked onto something. Put it away. Thank you. Like that. Get either one of the eggs or pods. I'm not sure which one it is. I can just line up that cannon, because we need it. Please shoot. Sir. Sir. Right here. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Probably missing something important. This is what you get for not playing the game in a while. Let's see. Of course, we got some rocks we can always lift up, which is always helpful. If I can get around to it. Come on, Fox. Some more scarabs. Unfortunately, Wallet maxes out at 10 at the moment, so we can't really do too much with these scarabs, but there is a couple things we can buy. Not much, but a couple things. We'll be able to get a wallet upgrade relatively soon, though, so that's nice. Here it is. Remote bombs. This thing is on a timer, though, so be sure to throw it while you can. Actually, we might be able to use this on the wall. Yeah, we can. Wonderful. Well, that works out. So yeah, there's another well with a cheat token here, but we need 20 scarabs in order to open that, so don't bother for now. There's also this thing. Fox is just so goddamn excited. This is a fuel cell. It's used to power the R-Wing. Rob had a few problems getting them down to the surface of Dinosaur Planet. This means they've been scattered around everywhere. You'll need them to enable you to fly to the floating worlds in orbit above the planet. So they kind of don't explain this very well, but just kind of pick up a lot of those blue orbs. Like they mention, like, oh yeah, you need these to fly to the areas. They don't mention that you only really need one for that, for each flight, so don't worry too much about it. Just pick up a couple before you head out in major parts of the story and you should be fine. But for now, we need the fuel cell because that's actually what we need to progress. I don't remember if it's called the fuel cell or not, but that's what I'm calling it, so that's what we're going with. There we go. Break that down, break the staff, and slap this Sharpclaw. Unfortunately, Sharpclaw combat is still not that good. But hey, it's something. Ow. Headbutted me. Pay no attention to that sound of me apparently slamming a box underneath me. Didn't even realize I was there. Yeah, my problem with the Sharpclaw combat is that while it's fun and visually interesting, you're just mashing buttons. I'm gonna be honest, it's all you're doing. Okay, so there was a button that appeared over this, so pull out the staff. Scroll to fire and select it, because I gotta link it up because we haven't played this in a bit. I have not been in the best of moods health-wise, so I have not been able to continue with this for a bit, but it should be good now. But for now,
Hey, Scaleface, pick on someone your own size. I am Fox McCloud, lead pilot of the Star Fox team. I've come to take the prince back to his home. Hey, wait!
and that's what you get for not speaking the language, Fox. Duh. So yeah, those two knuckleheads take off. And what does Fox do but go after them? So we got a hoverbike section of all things. Hold A to accelerate, hold B to brake. Pause for a second. My TV screen is doing that weird thing where it just likes to black out for a couple seconds. And you can get behind these guys and bash into them to deal damage. Deal enough damage and you will actually kill them. Your objective isn't so much to kill them, but you have to get ahead of both of these guys by the end of the track. So try your best to do that. Like, you can kill them to make it easier on yourself, but you don't really need to. Take hard left. Also, if you're getting flashbacks to Conker's Bad Fur Day with the jet bike sections in there, yeah, it's pretty similar. This won't be the last time we'll be doing the jet bike section either. This does happen later, so keep that in mind. Though this track has an end compared to that one. That one, it's more just an infinite loop. And so long as you don't bash too many things, you should be perfectly fine. And try not to go off the track, because that will slow you down. Good music, though. Get here first, though, and Fox realizes he has no idea how to use that thing midair, and I don't know why, but they've used the slapstick on Fox a few times in this game, and I kind of like it.
What?
Translate.
I can't understand you. You'd be frozen by now.
There we go.
You little... Hey, I wouldn't if I were you. My dad's a king Earthwalker, and he'll bash you up. I don't think he'll be doing any bashing. He's been captured. That's why I...
Sudden mood shift.
He's been captured? That's right. It was your mother that sent me to find you. Is she okay? She'll be just fine. Look, we need
That
to
is the
get you
look
home.
of the babysitter who really does not want to tell you that your parent is in the hospital, but they just kind of can't. Anyway, we found Prince Tricky, and now we gotta bring him back home. Luckily, a way out here is not too far. Just go this way, actually, for a bit. Maybe watch out for that. Let's head over this way. These blue grub tub fungus are an Earthwalker's favorite food. Problem is, they're too hard for me to catch. Try stunning them with your staff. I'm feeling real hungry. So, Tricky's kind of considered to be the annoying sidekick character of this game. I understand that. I personally don't mind him that much, but I definitely get that some people can find him annoying. But at least he has his uses in this game, as you will see momentarily. This is a blue grub tub fungus. They're an Earthwalker's favorite food. You're going to want to catch a lot of these things. These things are very useful to have on hand because you can use them for stuff. Now when I'm near, you can feed me the grub tub fungus using your sea inventory. Highlight the fungus, then press A to feed me. Not yet. I want more. You can hold a lot of these things, about 15 or so, and Tricky can have an appetite of about 5 or so of the grub tub fungus. Feed him one.
Can you find any blue mushrooms?
Okay, apparently not. Did not want to talk to you. Eat it. Thank you. That's better. I feel strong enough to do some work now. First, you need to look around for a crack in the ground. Then open the C inventory and access the sidekick menu. That's the one with my picture on it. Highlight the icon that displays Find Secret and then press A. Maybe I'll uncover something cool. So yes, one grub tub fungus will fill up 2 of his hunger, and you can use him as long as he has at least 1 hunger. It's actually pretty useful, and it does... Oh wait, no. I completely misread that. He will eat up to 5 is what it actually is. But really, he does serve a purpose. He can find secrets like this. So if you go to the blue menu and do find, it'll automatically dig up any spot that you find suspicious, like this, which is a button. Only problem is, it's a weighted button. I thought we were teammates. Open the C inventory, give me my stay command, and I'll stay on the switch for you. So yeah, you can have him stay, you can have him find secrets. He's basically a dog. But he's got some other use aside from that, as we'll see later. His best utility is for digging, though, so keep that in mind. Wait, how did you... Ah, never mind. It's not important, Tricky. Really not important. But yeah, now that we got that open, we can actually cross down here. Don't ask me how the hell Tricky makes the path. I don't understand how he crosses, because the game does not tell you. He just kind of finds his own way across. Somehow. Also, when it's nighttime, because this game does have a day-night cycle, grub tub fungus will be asleep. So it's very easy to catch them. Keep that in mind. See that crack in the rock? Give me my find secret command, and I'll see if I can get us out of here. So yes, you can also dig through holes like this. Very convenient. Also demonstrates that, gotta have that epic Wind Waker crawling action, so, this game beat it to it. Interestingly enough. Where's the camera? He's now out of food, so he will no longer be helpful to us until we get him more. But you don't need him for anything right now. At least not to my knowledge. So let's continue. Now we're in the Snowhorn Wastes. There's a couple things of note here, but not too much is necessary for us right now. There's a couple Sharpclaw we can fight real fast, but I'm just gonna ignore you. Said I'm gonna ignore you. Thank you. Alright, fine, we'll fight. Again, you really don't gotta fight these guys too hard because they're pretty easy. Especially since if you really want to just mess around, you can shoot him a couple times. There is another weapon that I think is a lot better for fighting them magically, but otherwise, regular combat works just fine. It's pretty easy anyway. While I'm up here, do we got something that can heal me? Because I don't like the fact that I'm missing a single unit of health. Yes, we do. Perfect. Oh, God. We got these crazy things. I forget the name of these things. Oh, God. Well, while Tricky's playing with his new friends... Poor sap. This really is just the top of the ice mountain all over again. I would honestly hate to be him if I was in this situation, but you know what? It's not my problem. For the record, though, the creature that we just ran into was called a snaplack. They're weird snake creatures you can find burrowing in the ground, and they even have miniature versions called sniplicks, which I appreciate. Nope, don't target. Phlox, let go. I get the fungus, not... I want the fungus, not them. Alright, fine. You die first. Also, yeah, it takes only about 4 shots to kill him, so don't worry if you just want to deal with these guys fast. It's pretty easy.
Tricky, are you crazy? Just leave the sharp claws to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tricky doesn't really have a way to defend himself.
If ever you need me to come back, you just use my heal command, and I'll be right with you, okay?
Also, yeah, a lot of people don't like Tricky's voice, which is fair. That's a pretty valid complaint. I don't like his voice that much either, but I don't mind him as a character, because he does have some actual use as your sidekick in this game. Not all the time, but sometimes it is useful. Thank you. Also, I can't forget X to dodge roll. Can't forget that, that's always important. Let's feed you real fast so you can actually be useful to me. Eat the mushroom. Find the secret, because you're definitely standing on top of something. I don't remember what that is, though. Oh, it's this thing. So this is actually something very important for us. You found an alpine root. Snowhorn love to eat these tasty roots. Problem is they can't dig them out themselves. That's unfortunate. Seems like a really poor lifestyle choice if you can't eat the thing you love. But yeah, fill up on grub tub fungus as much as you can. It's always good to have a max amount of these if you can. Do some rolling and get over here. And wouldn't you know it, we find ourselves a snowhorn. Big, furry, and friendly.
I'm too hungry to talk to strangers.
Thanks for being useful. Luckily, I have a thing that will make you talk. Alpine root. Well, it just claims it.
That's better.
Good burp.
I tell you what, young'un, I'll help you out.
Nice.
Here you are, my boy. This is a scarab bag.
Wonderful.
Collecting scarabs, you'll be able to buy many useful items.
He is right about that. So yes, not soon after we get our first bag upgrade of all things. If this was a Zelda game, we'd be waiting a while probably. It allows you to carry a maximum of 50 scarabs. When you get back to Thorntail Hollow, pay a visit to the store and see what you can buy. You can buy a lot more with 50 as your cap instead of 10. Especially since you can get gold scarabs that'll just get you 10 almost instantly. Uh-oh, another Snaplack. Oh, and he's hiding. Where'd he go? Out of here. Yeah, they're not that smart. Like, a lot of the enemies combat-wise, they're not that smart in this game, so I can't give them too much credit about that, but I think this game fares better as an adventure game when it comes to its puzzles than its combat. I'm going to give it that right now. Though the boss fights are pretty good when we get there. Is that another alpine root? Looks like it. Probably just have you dig that up. Also, was I getting shot by a wall? I thought for sure something was shooting at me a second ago, but I don't know what it was. I'll take that other alpine root though, because that could be useful. Also, yeah, when the gem trees die, they just kind of form into this little lump. They will regrow eventually. Just takes a while. We got some more energy cells over there that we could potentially get. Oh! Staff's glowing. When staff's glowing, you know what that means. Important secret nearby. In this case. Oh! Fall down it. Leave Tricky behind. Bye, Tricky. And we got business to attend to. This is a useful place for us. This does not give us a new trick to play with, but what it does do is enhance our energy meter. It increases the maximum amount of magic gems you're able to carry. These holders are only found inside their underground hiding places. That's why it always pays to keep an eye on your staff. If it glows green nearby something, might as well dig up that secret because, hey, larger magic is always useful. If you've played any Zelda game, you understand. If you haven't played a Zelda game, what rock have you been living under? Hold still. Yeah, thank you. We also got, speaking of rocks, we can actually lift up this one real fast. Usually you just want to corner the grub fungus. I think you can shoot them with fire. Yeah, it will stun them, so if you want to just do that and save yourself the trouble, you can do that. Okay, do you got anything else useful you can tell me, Snowhorn?
Bring me another root, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so you do actually just want another root. I personally want more scarabs, but I don't think I'm going to get any more because I don't see any marked rocks. The only rocks you can actually lift are the ones that have, like, green on the side of them, because that's the part you can actually lift. I'm going to look around for a second. If I don't find anything, I'm just going to cut back here, and if I do find something, I will see you in a second. Oh my god, I found a Sniplick. Hold still. Thank you. Aha! Damn, it's just another green one. Alright, fine. I didn't find anything useful. It was just a single scarab. Really, I wanted to get 20 so we could actually go up to Ice Mountain and get the token, but we can just go back there. For now, let's talk to this dude and see what he does. Get ourselves that other root real fast. Red. Thank you. Here you go. And what does he do but somehow, through sheer willpower, stop the geyser and give us an ice block. So we can push this however we want. This block can be pushed, pulled, or moved sideways. Press and hold A to grab the block. You can then move it around in any direction. This is pretty convenient for us. We can move it sideways, forward, or back, and it doesn't go by ice physics rules, meaning you don't just push it one direction and it goes that way until it hits the end, which is very convenient. Alright, keep going a bit, and then pivot. Now get on top, so we can, oh. Thank you. Let's grab both of these energy cells just to be safe, because you never know. Okay, we got 9 of these. We got plenty now. Oh, that's what it was that I was seeing earlier. Okay, so if you can see that hole in the tree over there, that technically is an enemy, actually. Oddly enough, that hole is referred to as an enemy. That's just a peeper. He'll shoot energy at you, but you can shoot him back and kill him. Kind of hilarious, in my opinion. Anyways, the ice block needs to go over there, so let's push this thing. I said push it, not get on top of it, please. Also, that's not a stone block. That's clearly an ice block. Don't lie to me, game. Anyway, while we're doing this, something I kind of offhandedly mentioned was that it's been a bit since I was recording for this. I've been a bit lax about getting more stuff done for this series because, well, real life matters came into the picture, namely a lot of overtime at work. I don't really want to talk about it right now, but more importantly, the actual issue that kind of stopped me for a while was I went on vacation with family down to Mexico. And I definitely caught something. I'm not entirely sure what. It was not a good time, and I didn't have a good time, to put it lightly, for the next week or so. I'm still not 100%, but I'm pretty much back to normal by now, so I'm going to assume that I'm fine enough to record. So far, nothing has gone wrong at this point, so I think we're fine. Anyway, head a bit further down into Snowhorn Wastes. And apparently Peppy is giving us a warning. The water looks very cold, Fox. You better get out quick if you fall in. We got a sign, too. This way to Thorntail Hollow. Well, we got the way back. There is something over here for us, but this won't be important for a while. We have, like, hours of the game to go before that becomes relevant. For now, we just gotta head this way. But now that it's nighttime as well, the other Snowhorns are actually sleeping. So they don't really want to be bothered. What you do want to do, though, is grab this, get another scarab, and talk to this guy. This is Bribeclaw. He only moves for scarabs.
You pay me scarabs to pass.
Unfortunately, I don't got that many scarabs, Bubs, so no. I kind of can't. I kind of got to go find more scarabs real fast, so we got to find some rocks. Or at least something that we can lift. Because really, scarabs are everywhere, you just got to know where to look. And speaking of everywhere, secret. Find. Tell me what you pick up. Ooh, another Bathroom Dad. So that is an extra life, that's convenient. And I can lift this thing? Voice crack, jeez. There we go, that's what I like to see, 2 red scarabs. This ups us by 5 each. Where'd it go? I lost it. Where'd the scarab go? Fuck. Did it despawn already? Crap. Well, that's embarrassing. Hit this. Ooh! That's much more convenient. I assume there's not anything under here now. Yeah. You can try relifting them, but you gotta actually leave the area and come back for scarabs to respawn under their rocks. Bit unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Anyways, we have 31 scarabs, so we got plenty, so we can actually talk to this dude.
You pay me scarabs to pass.
Sure thing. You want scarabs? Here you go.
You pass, but don't tell boss.
Man, why the hell would I tell your boss anyway? I don't trust your boss. And now Bribeclaw here will just move aside. Pretty convenient. So yes, this is our secret little path back. Also, we got fire bats. Watch out. Ow. Hang on, pause for a second. I don't know if you can actually kill these guys. By the looks of it, no, so I'm just going to ignore them. We got a big jar, though. Or a large basket. Red scarab, take that. Yes, I know you're hungry, Tricky, but you'll get food later. As soon as I can catch it. There we go. Here you go. It's always good to have this guy just full up, because you never know when you're going to need him for puzzles. Because he's pretty useful for that, or just finding little secrets. Anyway, head in the water. God, 2002 water graphics, and it still looks great. Like, I don't understand how they made it work for this game, but somehow they made it work. Anyway, step on this. Have him stay, because you need him to. And head over this way. Why? Because you realize you probably wasted your time, actually. I think I did this wrong. I probably did this wrong, didn't I? Oops. Hang on, let's check something. Yeah, I did. Okay, so the water current goes back and forth, and it's essentially your job to flip the switch when you need to go back the other way. I forgot that this already starts the way you need it to go. So you can just do that. Oops. Also, there is a little bit of a secret over there, but we need something more than just the fire thrower, the flamethrower. So unfortunately, we gotta wait a bit. Sorry, fire blaster, not flamethrower. Unfortunately, it's not a flamethrower upgrade. That would be great. So I don't think we'd be able to rate this game the same way if we got a flamethrower upgrade. We'll take a nice little swim and over here. Get ourselves another casket to break, or basket. Why did I say casket? We haven't killed anyone yet. Well, I guess except for the Sharpclaw, but they don't count. And round the corner, and we're back in Thorntail Hollow, actually, already. All I gotta do is just flip this switch to lower the gate, and we're back. But not at a good time.
That's my mom.
At least not a good time for Tricky, it seems, because that did not sound good. Uh-oh. Bloop. Bloop. Gotcha. I'm not falling for the bloop. I always get hit by those things, but I'm not falling for it this time. Take a nice roll. How did... I thought I killed all of you already. I guess you wanted to live. Get out of here. Head back around.
I'm here, guys. Mission accomplished.
Well, that was easy. Game's over.
Protect General Pepper so we can get paid.
She is gonna be okay, isn't she, Fox?
Are you sure you finished down there? The planet's not back together yet.
The Queen needs my help. Fox out. Is there anything we can do for her?
We need to find white grub tubs. My mom gives them to me when I'm not feeling well.
It looks like she'll need a lot. Let's take a look around, see what we can find.
So yeah, turns out Tricky's mom is not doing too hot, which makes sense given that they survived an attack from the Sharpclaw tribe. But we need white grub tubs, which kinda don't have any of those. We only got these blue ones. I mean, we could look around, but there's kinda no way for us to get white ones currently. But I think we'll be saving that for next time. Next time on Let's Play Star Fox Adventures, we'll be taking a look around and asking the locals, because there's got to be someone here that knows how to deal with this and find some white grub tubs, right? Hopefully. Till next time, though, ice out.